Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. So in the last one, we got back from our lost world in mystcraft. So it's time to make our new world and check out some more things that we can make with mystcraft. Let's get to it. Okay, so stuff that I've been working on since last time. I've been getting a ton more pages from the villagers. And it turns out you actually can spawn an exact copy of these mystcraft villagers. And that is what I had in there. I'm not spawning them anymore because I think I've got just about everything I need. There's a couple more things that I want, but because there's so many mods in this pack and that add so many blocks that can be used for terrain generation, that means there's just so many pages to sift through if you want to get one specific one. But I've got most of what I want, and I've just kind of run out of patience with it, and I'm still getting zombies around here. Why am I still... Oh, screw it, whatever. It's not like I'm staying here anyway. But for that, I also had to work on emerald generation. And my farm did do a great job of that, but I got kind of sick of having to deal with all the excess stuff that was in my storage system and having to clear it out and stuff every single time. So I decided to do something else. I made myself a smeltery, which is generating emeralds for me by melting down villagers. There is an auto spawner up here, which is the exact same thing, which spawns me in villagers. They drop into the smeltery and they melt into emeralds. Morbid, yes. Effective, incredibly. All the same, yeah, pretty morbid. Oh well. So this thing's made out of seared bricks. This is a Tinker's Construct thing, if you haven't seen one before. Basically you have to lay the bottom out in a 9x9, not a 9x9, a 9 block square, 3x3 square on the bottom, then up and out one and do a ring around that with seared bricks. You also need a tank that you put lava into, that's going to be essentially your fuel. Go away, Emerald, I don't need you. Yeah, that's going to be your fuel. And a smeltery controller. You put things in here and you can melt them. You shouldn't really be dropping things in there apart from entities, which will die and get hurt if there's something already melted in there. So if I jumped in there, it would actually make blood, which can be useful for different things. But yeah, if you put ores in here, it will basically just double them, like some of our other tech that we've got going on. And then I've got some smeltery drains and faucets with casting basins. So right click these and it drains it out into these basins, which will make blocks of whatever molten thing you've got in there. In this case, emeralds. 4 emeralds, 4 days. So that's how I got most of the emeralds to be able to afford most of the pages that I got. Anyway, I'm getting out of there because, oh my god, they are so annoying. Shut up, you bastard Jawa pricks. God, they're so annoying. And where's that banging coming from? Ah, there's monsters around and I don't like it. What? How? Where? Where did you even come from? Go away, I don't want you. Did he go? Did he fall off? Get through there. Hello? Yeah, he went, whatever. Ah, bastards. Anyway, yeah. So, what we are going to get into today is getting into some more mystcraft ages, some more of the advanced mystcraft stuff, and actually generating ages that will be properly useful to me. So I've been organising my notebooks like hell. I've got quite a few different notebooks with all kinds of different things, and I'll sort of go through how to make more stable ages for things that are actually useful. So I think I've got some wood chips in here. I do, cool. I've got some wood chips in here, pulverised up a load of wood so I can get some paper. Awesome. Whack that in there. And let's get to this thing. Is that nothing? Yeah, it should be. I'm also going to drop off most of my stuff in here, I think. Or another chest or something. That's all the ages that we brought with us back from wherever. Ditch out most of this stuff. What was that notebook for? I can't even remember. I think it was a blank one for when I do some other stuff. Anyway, let's ditch all that crap. I'm going to keep a linking book on me because that seems like a good idea so I don't, get lost again. That'll be a bad time. Okay, so getting into making worlds properly. First thing we're going to need is a biomes controller, I think. Oh no, we want a world generator first, so what kind of world do I want? I think I want to make a big desert biome because I don't have any cactuses, and that's something that is kind of useful just to grow. So I kind of want to get some cactuses, and I've looked around the deserts here and there hasn't been many. So I kind of want to make an age that can just go and get cactuses from and maybe make a farm back in the new place. So if you shift right click on any page in this side, you put your notebooks in here, that shows up on the pages. I've just organised them so I can find what I want a bit easier. And you can middle click on these so it organises it into this nice grid rather than, otherwise it'll be just kind of be like, yeah, pages everywhere. It's very hard to get right, but if you middle click on it, organises it all in alphabetical order. Very useful. If shift right click on them, copies it into this side, where that's a copy of the page. Cool. So I want a flat world, and the flat world is going to be made of sand and water. They're going to be our two main things we want in there. Do I have sand, I wonder? Sandy, sandy, sand, sand, sand? Sand, sand? Do I have sand? RS. I don't have sand. That's a shame. Or maybe I should just go for stone, actually. Actually, yeah, stone would work too. Do I have stone? Yes, stone block. Awesome. So, remember as I said that the way you have to order these things is as if you were talking about it in an English sense, in the way that you say a red car, not a car red. So, in this instance, the flat world is the car, and the blocks that are going to be making up the flat world are the descriptors, as could be red. So you want to put the the descriptors, the block descriptors, before the world generation part, which in this case is flat world. And I want this to be made of stone blocks and water, which I should hopefully have. I might have. No. Maybe some decent liquid that isn't going to generate instability, perhaps. Could be resin ender. Yeah, screw it, why not? I've resin ender water. That could be fun. Yeah, that'll work. That might generate me some... Whoops, what did I do? I don't know, but you come back now. Yeah, that might generate some instability because resin ender's quite a rare resource. Essentially, the more rare of a resource you use, the more instability it will generate, roughly, in a sense. So, for example, there is a dense source page and extra modifiers that we could add on, which will give it really, really dense ore generation, but it will inherently add instability. There is a way we can deal with that, and we'll get to that in a little bit. So, first thing we've got a flat world, which is made out of stone and resin ender. We're using stone specifically because stone block is slightly different in the sense that if you use a stone block, it will generate as if it was like the overworld, like the world we're currently in. So it should generate grass and all the ores properly, and hopefully, as we're going to be doing this as a desert biome, it will generate sand for us. That's the hope. It should work like that. Next we want to get on to biomes, and I want it to be a single biome. There we go, single biome. Awesome. And I want that to be a desert biome. Desert, desert, desert. I really hope I have desert. I don't have. Have I got something similar? Maybe an oasis biome would work? That should have cactuses in, I think. Do I have oasis? Ocean fields, overgrown beaches, pasture. I'm not seeing anything. Jungle, no, that's not going to work. Icy hills, something sandy. Hot springs? I have no idea what that is. Sounds kind of fun. Forest, dark forest. Brushland? Is that... I don't even know. I don't even know what half these biomes are, and it's amazing how many there is. Ooh, beach. Beach might work. Well, let's give that a go. Why not? Okay, cool. So we've got single biome, and the descriptor is the beach. Cool. And then after that, I think I will work on the sun and moon and things like that. So I am going to put... Actually, let's put weather in as well. I think I've got a no weather thing in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Got no weather. Cool, let's stick that in, because that'll mean it'll never rain. That should be fun. Normal lighting. Yep, I'll go for normal lighting rather than bright or dark. Bright lighting is kind of fun. It basically means everywhere will be bright. You'll have to put torches down. But monsters will still be able to spawn there. It only affects how you see it, not how the light actually is in the world. So if there isn't any torches around or any actual real source of light, monsters still will spawn even though it looks light to you. So I'm just going to go with normal because I like knowing where monsters are going to spawn. And we want to put some stars in. And I'm just going to go for... I believe we can put a colour modifier onto that. So let's have, say... Ooh, I don't know. We could put gradients on, that would be fun. Yeah, screw it, why not put a gradient on? I'm assuming we'll have to do sort of like 2 colours for the gradient page. I don't know. Let's see if that works. So let's go, and rainbow is not a colour actually. That actually genuinely generates rainbows. I didn't know that. Let's go from teal to red. Sure, that could be fun. Red and teal gradient stars. That should be fun. And let's put a second layer of stars in just for the hell of it. Let's get some twinkling stars in there. That could be fun. Twinkling stars. And I'll just leave the colour up to the random generator, because why not? And I can put another 2 of those in, I believe, and that will crowd out all of the extra modifiers. Essentially there's a certain amount of slots for each type of thing that you're putting in, so, and I believe there's 4 layers of stars. So if you just left the extra ones blank, it could generate extra stars behind it and make it look a little weird, and generate something completely random, like an end of starfield or something. So yeah, I think I'd have just put those in extra, so we'll just have 4 layers of twinkling stars. That could be fun. And what next? Sun and moon I think would be a good idea. So let's see. Oh, we could do sky colour as well. Yeah, sure, let's stick a different sky colour in. What colour should we go for with that? Should we just go with the generic black or white? Nah, white seems pointless. Let's go with red sky? Nah, let's go with black, I think. Then we'll be able to see the stars nicer. Oops, I just did that red. Yeah, you go back in there. Black, cool, black sky. Let's see what else we got. Normal sun, yes, want a normal sun. And we need to set a length as a modifier for that one. 0 length there will be perfect. So we're going to have a 0 length normal sun. Well, actually, no, why not make it interesting? Scratch the normal sun. Let's have a dark sun. That essentially means that it will not be there. I mean, it technically will be there, but it won't give off any light, and we won't be able to see it in the sky. So, I need D. Where's D gone? Dark moon. Do I not have dark sun? I could have sworn I had dark sun. I was extremely sure I had dark sun. Do I not? Do I maybe have it in here? Oh yeah, I do. There it is. Cool, dark sun. Boom. Yeah, 0 length dark sun. I suppose it doesn't actually matter in terms of what length it's going to be, if it's going to be a dark one. Actually, let's put that dark sun in there too. Primary symbols, dark moon, dark sun, cool. So we can copy it properly. And like the stars, I believe you can have up to 4 of these. So to make absolutely sure we get no sun, I'm going to put 4 in, so the extra generation doesn't add any extra stuff in. And let's do the same with the moon. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. Alright, what next? Change the water colour. Yeah, why not? Let's have a bright red water or something. Yeah, why not? Red coloured water. Awesome. I think let's start building the book in the bookbinder. So link panel goes in first. Then put everything in the order that I told it to. Awesome. And is there any extra stuff that I want? Accelerator is the fun one. That increases the block tick rate. So it'll essentially be almost like those time torches everywhere. Not to the same degree that I had them set at, but essentially everything will work faster. But I believe that adds instability as well. Ooh, stick Boundless Sky on. I would quite like to have Boundless Sky on. That's an extra thing that basically removes all of the fog in the world, so we'll be able to just see off into the distance and always be able to see the sky. That's kind of fun. What else? There's dense ores, so we could have crazy ore generation, but I know that adds instability, so I'm going to avoid that, seeing as I only want this world for the cactuses, and just for showing off the world, I guess. What else? And a starfield half length. Put some floating islands in for the hell of it. Sure, why not? Let's have some floating islands in there. Don't want any of these things. As you can see, there are things like this lightning one, which are essentially could be added by instability, but if you're picking something which has instability innately built into it, like the dense ores thing that would generate unstable pages, such as that lightning, you can put in things like this lightning if you want to pick what instability you're going to get, basically. I know lightning is not a terrible one to have, rather than things like Scorched Earth, which set you on fire so long as you're on the surface. So if you did want to have a dense ore world, you could put in a ton of lightning things, which might make it a bit easier to be around, rather than getting something really bad like, I don't know, mining fatigue or darkness or really horrible decay. I'm going to chuck some extra crap in, like, no ore nodes, why not? Okay, sorry about the random cut there, the phone decided to ring, bastards. Anyway, some of this extra stuff, like these ravines, are world generation things, which will almost always be decided randomly, and you get, I believe there is 5 slots for the world generation stuff, and you can have a max of 3 of one page. So I'm going to stick 3 ravines in there, and I think I'm going to put some caves in as well. Couple of caves, cool. And then the last thing that will always randomly generate is structures. Oh, we could put a starfish in there as well, just for the hell of it. Sure, why not? I think that's just a random one. I don't believe it counts as world generation. It might do, I don't know. I don't know actually. Oh well, whatever. What to do with structures? So again, there'll be 5 types of structures. So let's put a couple of strongholds in there. Why not? How about I could do spheres, and that takes a block modifier actually. So why not make that what a fun one? Let's say we'll have giant spheres of, I don't know, giant spheres of nether quartz. Why the hell not? And we could see what else for structures. Put villages in perhaps, if I've got those. I don't think I do. Not in there. What else we got? Floating islands. Yeah, sure. Let's put a couple of them in as well. Floating islands. How many have we got on there? 2 strongholds. Got nether quartz spheres. 2 floating islands. That should be fine for structures. That should crowd everything out. And then we always want to end this with a clear modifiers. There it is, clear modifiers. So if there's any modifiers hanging around, like say if I put another quartz, like one of these block pages in before something that doesn't accept the modifier, then there'll be these pages left over just hanging around, and that would create instability, which would then mean that it has a chance of generating instability pages after the rest of the world is done. So it's a good idea to always put clear modifiers at the end, just as sort of a good practice thing to do, because that should hopefully stop too much instability spawning. Now we might get a little bit of instability just by the fact I'm generating these nether quartz spheres. That is a possibility, but I guess we'll see what happens. I think that should be everything. Alright, so let's chuck all these things in as well. And hell yeah, let's do this thing. Onwards and upwards and away. Hopefully we won't get anywhere too unstable. Let's just, yeah, that's linking book back home. Cool. Let's go. Oh, wow, looks like we've got a green sky. That's interesting. Oh, unless that could be green fog actually. That would be my guess actually. It looks like, yeah, green fog over a black sky. Okay, so it looks like the boundless sky thing didn't work. Maybe I need to introduce that later, perhaps? Or earlier. Either way. That's kind of fun, though. And yeah, there's zombies and stuff. And I've just fallen down a cave, because I'm awesome. Also forgot to grab my power. I didn't bring my power cube. That's annoying. Essence pools. Looks like, for the most part, this is generated just like we wanted. We've got our nether quartz spheres. We've got our pools of red water. Nice. What did I set as the water? I set resonant ender as the water, I think. Unless there isn't a natural origin, natural oceans in flat worlds or something. I don't know. What's this one? That was something nasty. Why did I just jump in it? Because of the gibbon, that's why. Yeah, that was like sludge or something that I think Biomes of Plenty adds. But yeah, for the most part, this looks like it's come out just about right, minus the green fog. Kind of want to figure out what that was. Ender dots, lovely. Ooh, is that? Yeah, desert movers. They're actually kind of rare. Huh. I didn't think about it, actually. That's from Ars Magica. I might need some of those if I get back into Ars Magica at all. So, I think what would be a good idea... It looks like the downside is actually this biome doesn't appear to have cactuses, which is kind of a shame. I would have... that was like the whole point, but... At least it was a good exercise in generating worlds and told us something new about perhaps Boundless Sky doesn't appear to be working. So I might need to work on what I'm going to do with the fog colour for when I generate my new world. But for the most part, this seems pretty good. I'm impressed. I've got our floating islands up there. Are they just going to be like more desert biome floating islands. In which case, shouldn't they be falling? Because they're like made of sand. Unless, well, actually no, I generated a stone block, of course. Ah, cool. Well, that's fun. Not sure there's really too much here for me. And it also looks like it hasn't generated any instability, which kind of surprises me. I thought it would with these huge spheres made of nether quartz, but yeah, apparently not. Apparently I'm good. Alright then, cool. Anyway, let's get out of here. And we're back. Cool. So that wasn't actually a massively useful trip then, seeing as I couldn't find any cactuses in there, so I think what I might do is sort of remake that age. Where's the book? Oh, that's the book. Just grab these up by picking them up like that. And thankfully, actually, if you stick them into your writing desk, which... oh, is that just duplicated because my server's being weird? Yep, cool. If you stick that into one of the slots in... come on, don't be a douche. What are you doing? You're a duplicate, go away. You don't exist. There we go. Yeah, if you stick it into your writing desk, it'll come up with all the pages that are in it. So I can pretty much just copy one book to another. And since this seems to be a reasonable, stable age... though I think I wanted to move Boundless Sky around. I don't know. But yeah, it also brings it up in the right order, in the order that you put them in. So I'm pretty much going to copy this thing across, except probably swap out the biome for something that might have cactuses in it. And maybe see if I can move Boundless Sky further to the close to the end, see if that works to get rid of the fog. I don't know, I'll give it a go, see what happens. And I might replace the spheres with glowstone, just for the hell of it, because more glowstone, yay! There we go, attempt 2 is done. Let's try it out. And we're in, and oh, we've got instability. That constant poison? Or was that just a random thing that happened? I don't know. Nope, it's constant poison. How about if I stand under here? Will that get rid of it, I hope? Maybe? Oh, I forgot to make a spare linking book. What a div am I? Oh well, thankfully I filled my ender pouch up because I'm good like that. That's exactly why I do that. And yeah, it looks like we've got a bit of instability in this one, in that it poisons us whenever we can see the sky. So that's fun. Also messed around the biomes a little bit. Turned it on to tiny biomes, and I should have... what did I have again? Brushland. Ooh, we've got lightning as well. Okie dokie. Brushland and something. Ah, no, it's got poisoned again. Looks like the starfish came in okay, that's cool. And I'm going to jump through that starfish before I die to poison. Meow. Oh yeah, poison can't kill you. Derp. Oh well, whatever. Still, yeah, that's not a fun world if you have poison in it. That's not something that I really want, to be honest. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if you can see what instability it added in the writing desk, perhaps? I wonder if that'll show up. I don't know, actually. Let's have a look. Page 35. Ravine, strongholds, floating islands. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it only tells you what you wrote it with. I'm guessing instability is from the glowstone spheres that I added. That'll probably be it. But all the same, not wonderfully fun. That was not that great of an age. But hey, why don't we check out a bunch of these other ones that the random ones that I made while I was world hopping before I try and make my final void age. Let's just kind of dimension hop quite a bit and see what we end up with. After I heal up. Let's heal up first, that's a good plan. Alright, there we go, got some health back. Let's see what we end up with. Okay, so we got some twinkling green stars. That's kind of nice. Normal moon. And not any immediate obvious instability. Cool, seems alright. Anything else weird? This looks surprisingly normal. So we got some kind of arctic foresty kind of thing going on, some jungle. And are those the only two biomes we got going on? Yeah, seems so. And looks like probably tiny biomes as well, maybe? Actually, this one seems quite big. It was just a tiny bit of forest. Weird. Right. Oh, is this a bit of plains as well by the looks of it? Yeah, I guess so. Can't remember how many biomes you can put onto some of the things, but yeah, this is all pretty normal to be honest. So, nah, nothing that interesting. Let's go, let's go on to the next one. What do we got? Age 21. Sure, that sounds fun. Onwards! Ooh, we've got a rainbow. And lag. Much lag. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Got a rainbow, and what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Okie dokie, let's grab a bucket and find out what the hell that stuff is. Yes, give me bucket, please. Thank you. And it's kind of freaking out, isn't it? It's weird. Yes, bucket. Thank you. Can I have some of this? What is it? I know, but it's not staying, whatever it is. It's all just kind of disappearing. I don't really want to jump into it, I don't think. Ah, screw it. What have we got? Oh! Oh, do I have some instability? Is that a slowness instability on me constantly? Maybe, yeah. Okay. Wow, the lag. Oh dear God. Okay, it hasn't died. I kind of want to jump into it just to see what will happen. Fuck it. What do we got? Nothing? Nothing. I know, I got some. Oh, it's honey. It's a world of honey. Okie dokie. Is that a... Oh, it's a random cave underneath the honey. This is weird. What is going on? It's a world made of honey. And what the hell's that? What is that? Random ruin. Okie dokie. Anything else? Kind of a dead forest kind of thing. Dead swamp or something biome. And some lava. I guess honey doesn't stay as a solid block. It just kind of dissolves. Huh, that's why. Weird. Well, if I ever have a desperate need of honey, I guess I can always come back here. Nice to know. And there's rainbow as well. Oh, what's this? That's a huge mana pool. Oh no, that's Ethereum. What the hell is Ethereum? So they changed the name? It's not Essence or Mana or whatever the hell it was called before? Maybe it's called Ethereum now. Alrighty then. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's kind of fun. Wouldn't mind keeping a hold of a place like this. Ah, screw it, I don't have that much use for honey, so... Yeah, oh god. Oh god. The lag. Oh god, the lag. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. It's lagging to hell. And I'm also just gonna chuck this Ethereum over there. Alright, next world. Age 10, that one sounds fun. We have a world made of netherrack. With trees and spheres of what the hell is that? What is that? Malachite. Okie dokie. We also have weakness. Okay. What does malachite give me again? Gives me malachite. Awesome! Can I do something with that? Oh, it's from Biomes of Plenty. And we can use it to make an ancient staff pole. Okay. Cool, I guess. Well, I've got some of that. I don't think I'd really need much of that, but okay, fine. Pink sky with lots of orbs of malachite. And netherrack with nether ore generation in it by the looks of it. Okie dokie. That's fun. Anything else interesting, or is that pretty much it? Some sludge, got some kind of like, what's this, mangrove? Or, no, that's Twilight Forest apparently. Is this all Twilight Forest? Yeah. Fireflies. Cool. Did I get the firefly? Yay, I got a firefly. Awesome. And generic normal water. Bit different. Kind of fun. Obsidian totems as well. Anything else weird? Not that I'm particularly seeing. Oh, next world. Let's go on to age 14. Bing. Ooh, this one looks different. Is that black water? Or is that something evil and nasty? Or is this oil? I don't know. Did that do anything to me? It might have done actually. Did that give me hunger? Or is that part of the world? Okay, yeah, I think that whatever I jumped into gave me hunger. What is it? It's oil. This is a world of oil. That's cool. Huh. Okay. With nether fortresses. There is oil everywhere. Wow, okay. That's kind of fun. Is there anything else fun around here? So we've got nether fortresses, yeah. So I guess there'll be like wither skeletons and blaze spawners and stuff in there. Okay. In terms of sky, 2 moons? 2 moons. I don't know, maybe the hunger is... Oh, I think the hunger is part of the... Oh, that's a creeper. Is part of the thingy the instability. So if I like stand under here, it should disappear. The weakness as well, in theory. 2, 1, 0. Yeah, cool. That disappears as well. As long as you can't see the, you're like not directly under the sky. That's cool to know. But yeah, it's not that much of a big deal to me. See, this can fly away from everything, and I've got tons of food. Anything else fun around here? So the whole world's basically made of sand and grass. I wonder what biomes we've got going on. I know some kind of icy something, and just like maybe this is like desert oil thing. There is a biome that is that. That's exactly what it's called. It's called desert oil biome thing. Yeah, that's definitely what it's called. Nothing else too interesting. Got some interesting sky going on, and I can't remember what that is. I think it could be Ender Starfield, maybe? I don't know. It's something. But yeah. So we can make oil world. Oh, there's cactus here. I didn't even notice. I'm a complete gibbon. Let's grab some of this. Just because, yay, cactus. I can make a farm of it at some point. Why am I not getting any of this? Why is it disappearing? I don't understand. Why? What? Why is that breaking when I mine it? What? What is this madness? Why can't I pick up the cactus? Is the world frozen? Is that why? Yeah, that's why. It crashed. Awesome! Is it broken? No, the monster's moving. That's good. Well, let's get the hell out of here before it crashes again. That's the downside to a lot of these ages. If you make something completely crazy or the random generator does, it can make your world lag and crash like hell. And usually it pretty much will if you're jumping through ages like I am at the moment. Probably decided to do it anyway because I'm just kind of stupid like that. Yeah, this is probably going to make the rest of the game lag the hell now, but oh well. Next stage. Okay, and I'm back home. So, yeah, definitely be wary when you're trying to jump between dimensions like a maniac, like I just was, because, yeah, then it kind of doesn't like that, and, you probably don't want to do that, because then it crashes your game, and it gets pretty slow, and I actually literally couldn't load the game back up again, because, what the hell's gone on here? I don't even know. Yeah, every time I loaded up Minecraft and loaded up back up into that mystcraft age, it crashed the game. So I literally had to cheat my way back into the overworld. I had to move myself in like the player files just to get back here. So yeah, that's fun. Worth noting, don't go crazy with jumping between ages. It doesn't like that. And look, there's all sorts of messed up stuff here as well. What? What is this? Why is that got... What is everything? What's going on? Why is the input bus down there and the cable up there? Okay, that's something else to know. It seems to like mess up things when you do that as well. So, yeah. Avoid dimension hopping like a maniac. Minecraft don't seem to like it. And all these... Oh my god, all my barrels are messed up. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so hard. Anyway, screw it. I am going to get onto... Actually, I wonder... I should... If this is just visual, I should be able to access whatever the hell's in this barrel anyway? Question mark? I don't know, let's have a look. I should be able to see all those essences that I put in there. Like the glowstone essence, the coal essence. Yeah, everything's still in there. I think. Like the dice. Yeah, okay, it seems everything's still working. Okay then. That's different. Okay, so that isn't hooked up, so I shouldn't be able to access the resonant ender in there. Can I still access the resonant ender? I can. Okay, that's fine. It's just visual. I haven't broken anything. It's just visual messing up stuff. That's fine then. Okay. So, moving on from the other dimensions, which I had to delete, had to go into like the server files and delete all of the ages that I made, or a lot of the ages that I made, just so it would stop lagging. So I have an empty thing there because I had far too many ages and they were all kind of freaking out. Oh, I still got my Lost World though, thank God for that. I want to keep that one. I want to put on like a picture frame or something. Anyway, I think I'm going to make myself the place that I actually want to live at long last. And some of you might have already guessed what I want to make. I want to make a Void Age. just because, it seems like fun, and void ages are cool. So I'm going to live in a literal void and build the entire complex for where I want to be, build all the landscape so I don't have to landscape somewhere else and try and make it look good. I can make everything in the world. So I'm going to try and make myself a good, fun, nice looking void age and see how that goes. I'll be back in a bit after I've written that. Okay, there we go. I think I've written something that I quite like the idea of. So I'm making a void world. So that's what I'm starting off with. And that doesn't need any block modifiers because there are no blocks in it. It's a void world. And if you put block modifiers in, I think it adds instability. Not sure, but maybe. And I've gone for a single biome again, and I'm doing an origin valley biome because I think that sounds fun. And I've got a natural grass colour thing on the bottom, so that should get the grass colour from the biome. And I know the origin valley one is like very, very green. It's like almost neon green. It looks quite cool. So that's why I went with that one. Something to note actually, if you're doing a single biome world, if you choose a mushroom biome, regardless of what kind of terrain you're doing, then hostile mobs can't spawn in a mushroom biome. So that's something worth thinking about. So I could make this world with a mushroom biome instead, which wouldn't affect anything particularly, except it would stop hostile mob spawning. However, I don't really want to do that because I would prefer to have hostile mob spawning so I can have a mob spawner in my home base. Because even Cursed Earth won't let mob spawn in a mushroom biome. So that's why I'm choosing that one instead of that. But, other stuff, no weather of course, normal lighting, some red stars, some more twinkling stars to pad it out so it doesn't add any more random stuff. What else have I got? Black sky again, dark sun and dark moon, so I'm going to have no sun and no moon. It's basically going to be dark everywhere apart from where I light up, which is kind of what I want, I think. Natural watercolour, so that should be nice and blue. I've got some ravines pages in and some caves pages. That's basically just to pad out the random generation of the world generation. So that should fill out all the spaces, and ravines and caves aren't going to do anything because essentially they only generate empty space. They don't generate any new blocks, so that's basically not do anything in a void world at all, which is what we want. We just want it to be a big empty space. I've also put starfishes in because why not? Same with strongholds. That should hopefully not spawn, I think. I believe that doesn't spawn in a void world. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Surface lakes as well, because why not? And I kind of put more in here than I needed to, I think, but yeah, we'll see. I've also got no Oronos, so I prefer not to have any. I've got red foliage colour in here, just for the hell of it, so if I grow trees and stuff, then in theory, ones that rely on biomes, I think, will have red leaves. I don't know, we'll kind of see how that affects stuff. Put natural grass colour in there, as I said, because I want it to have the origin valley grass, which is nice and bright green. Boundless sky to stop the fog, so we can see the sky nicely. And then finishing up with the clear modifiers to make sure I haven't got anything left over that creates instability. So let's have a look. Let's see what we ended up with, and if I did it right. Okay then. Well, that seems to have kind of done it right. I mean, apart from the sky, which is not what I wanted at all. And it's also generated a library. I'm not sure if there's actually a way to control whether libraries spawn or not. So we might just have to sort of keep generating worlds until we don't get one close by, at a guess. But everything else seems fine. There's nothing here at all. Just the sky colour's wrong. Ooh, what's that? What is that? I've got, well, that's our starfisher. But what's this? This is just... What is this? What the hell is that? Unknown? What do you mean unknown? What does unknown mean? It does not like me being near it, that's for sure. It's freaking the hell out. Okie dokie. What's like... Oh, I fell into the starfisher. Oh well. Well, that was semi-successful. It seems, for the most part, it seems to be working fine. The library was just bad luck, and I'm not entirely sure what that sky was about. Not really sure. If I grab my book back again. There's the one. Age 36. Let's have another look at this. Maybe you can do multiple sky things? So maybe I need to put some more sky colours in, perhaps? Oh, actually, I know one thing that I did wrong there that I just thought about. On sky colour, wherever it's gone, you can actually have 3 different colours on there. So I might try actually doing black, black, black sky. So I know if you sort of combine, you can do like black, black, red and have a really dark red sky. So I'll maybe try to do black, black, black sky and see if that changes anything. and maybe put a, I don't know, I might just do that and see if that changes up that. Like I said, the library was just kind of bad luck, and that annoying thing down at the bottom, I don't know what it is. I have no idea how it changes anything, so we'll just see if we don't get that next time. I'm going to copy this over to a new book again. Alright, attempt 2, let's see what we get. Ooh, this looks promising. This looks pretty nice. And we've got a random sheep. Okie dokie. Still haven't got a completely black sky though. Is that fog? Could be, that's my guess. Maybe the boundless sky didn't work quite properly, because I kind of wanted it to be completely black like that bit up there. And the whole thing to be like that. So that just looks really cool to me, but... that's my only guess, that it could be fog, perhaps? How does it... I don't know. Yeah, probably don't want to go away too far, because there's not exactly a whole lot of indication on where the thing is again. But for the most part, this looks pretty good. Alright, cool. I really like the different twinkling stars. It's got some white ones, some yellow ones, and some red ones, and some green ones. That looks really cool, I like it. Okay, well, this is pretty good. I might try doing a couple more, just to see if I can get rid of that fog. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. And attempt 4. Let's see what we end up with this time. Ooh, hello. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Nice. So we got, yeah, white, blue, and red twinkling stars. Looks pretty cool. And we've got no fog going on. It's just pure blackness apart from the stars. Looks like we've got some clouds in this one, which is a little bit annoying, but you know what? I can live with that, and to be honest, I can go and destroy those, so that's not a huge deal. Awesome! I mean, we've got some dirt here and sheep spawning already, so that's kind of cool. But sweet, this looks perfect to me. This is where I'm going to build my new home. I'm well happy. This looks great. Awesome. Anyway, let's get back home for now. Actually, it might not be a bad idea, now that I think about it, just to make myself a book stand so I've got a linking book back. Yeah, let's grab just a little bit of wood, I think. Wood. Thank you. And, whoops. Not that thing. I'm thinking crafting table on here. I do still have a crafting table on here, don't I? I didn't get rid of it. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Make myself one of them, and a, what was it, sticks on top of a block of wood, I think? Like that? Yeah, that's it. Cool. Bookstand. Bookstand, you go down there. And have a linking book. Cool. Alrighty then, that's been a pretty deep look into how mystcraft works once you get a bit more advanced into it and get enough pages and stuff. And what you might actually use it for like making dense ore worlds that you can go mining in, or just making places with glowstone crystals if you have a sudden need for glowstone and stuff. So yeah, you can pretty much make worlds to get resources and make it really easy to do so. Pretty useful stuff. But more importantly, we finally made our void world that we're going to move house to. So next time, I'm going to look at transporting most of my stuff over, I think. So I'm probably going to set up a thing to send all my items from my ME system over, and probably look at maybe teleporting buildings as well. I think I am just going to rebuild most of everything, but I might teleport my Thorncraft room over. Just like teleport the whole building over. That could be fun. So yeah, get into that next time. But that's going to do it for this one. So thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm mystcraft, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.